Hello, my name is Dr. Ann Taylor. Thank you for joining me for some informal kitchen counter talk. And I'd like to just chat with you today about my reactions, multiple reactions to the events of the past couple of weeks. This profound shift in American consciousness that's now going on as a result of the tragic murder of George Floyd is really an incredible thing to witness. After we've been cooped up with the coronavirus for a couple of months now, we have this crystallization of racism that we've been dealing with for decades, centuries. And most people I talk to say that this time really does feel different. It's a defining moment for us as a country and globally, I believe. I think anyone who has grown up in the United States, such as I have, particularly growing up in the 50s, 60s, there was a lot of civil unrest. And I think that the tricky part is you don't realize when you're young, growing up, how much of the collective racism you're absorbing, whether you're aware of it or not. Even if you believe your family was pretty open-minded and conscious, the messages still came in. And so a powerful thing that I see happening now, including them doing myself, is looking for, where can I do better? What beliefs am I holding at a deep unconscious level that I'm not even aware of? But, it's the subtle shadow that will get us. If we don't take responsibility to do the moral inventory on ourselves, we're not going to get very far. So this is an opportunity to withdraw the shadow, withdraw the projection. I think for myself, what comes up most right now is to bring up a deeper level of compassion. First of all, for myself, we're all flawed human beings. We all have biases that if we open up that shadow, there's going to be some ugly stuff there that we have to look at. And that's okay. Let's let the light start shining on our shadows so that we can come to the table a little bit more authentically. And as we're trying to heal from race relation problems. But it transcends even race. As bad as that is, the problem's bigger. And I think that as our society has been under so much stress, we've all been under stress, when that happens, that nerve of compassion, the vagus nerve, it's not operating because we are more concerned about our survival mode. We're going to try to see where we can improve ourselves. And a comment that one of my colleagues made to me just this week is, well, what can I do? This is beyond my control. Well, I'm going to challenge that, right? Because there's something that each one of us can do. So I ask myself, what can I do? So aside from my weekly Kundalini yoga classes, which to me, it's the quickest path to compassion. It's the quickest path to coherence. But I get that not everybody's into Kundalini yoga, and that's fine. Whatever resonates with you. So the other thing I'm starting this month is I joined a group called WeAddHeart. This is a completely free service I'm doing as part of my seva, or my community service to you or anybody else you may know that could benefit. WeAddHeart is a growing movement empowering people to connect with their hearts and the hearts of others, to live more fully from the heart and to add more heart to the world. So this is the first group in the Pacific Northwest, and it's basically going to be a Zoom call. We all get on for 35 minutes, and I lead and facilitate in heart-focused breathing. And so that is going to be a wonderful thing. So it's going to be a collective effort with all these groups around the world. And the idea is the more people we can get into heart coherence, the more people we can get in touch, get them back in touch with their hearts. That's something that I think is tangible and viable to help transcend our problems. It's time to bend over backwards a little bit and give the other person the benefit of the doubt. And it's interesting because it's really starting to spiral. There's so much light coming out of all the darkness. And I hope you can join me either for a yoga class or the WeAddHeart call. In the meantime, self-care, self-compassion, and compassion for all those around you. And let us not be too quick to judge ourselves or others. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for listening. Satnam.